As the crowd erupted in cheers after he crossed the finish line, he couldn't move. Even his hands tightly gripping the steering wheel, he had to be supported by those around him. This is the story of Ayrton Senna's victory at the 1991 Brazilian Grand Prix. Starting from pole position, he maintained the lead from the beginning of the race. With 10 laps remaining, he had built a 36-second gap to the second-place driver. He was on the verge of achieving something he had been chasing for 8 years, winning his home Grand Prix. But with just 7 laps to go, disaster struck. A gearbox failure left him with only 6th gear. No matter whether he was on a slow corner or a high-speed straight, he had to keep driving in 6th gear. And at that time, it wasn't a modern paddle shifter, but an H-pattern shifter, making things even tougher. To make matters worse, rain suddenly started to fall. On the slippery track, controlling speed with only 6th gear became incredibly difficult, and his once comfortable 36-second lead began to shrink rapidly. Under intense pressure from his pursuers, Senna never gave up. He fought until the very end and crossed the finish line in first place. Completely exhausted, Senna was so drained that he couldn't even get out of the car on his own after the race.